Hi there, and welcome to this quick demo on Firebase Social Network. Basically a multi-purpose social network starter with Firebase, which is wrapped in an Ionic or Angular setting. You can use this template to immediately start creating your own new social network because it has many features which a social network has. First thing, an obvious one is the authentication. Basically, we can log in with email and also with Facebook, Twitter, and Google. And the next one is to we show an exercise how to follow users by the username, and also how to see their timeline. So which is basically any basics for any kind of social network you're building. So it's a really good way to stop wasting your time and get to it what makes your social network unique. I'm gonna just show you how it works and how it looks like. So when you open the app, you will have this first page where you can sign in by email or by social authentication. You can also say to sign up. So you see a modal will open, or if you forgot your password, you can reset your password by sending a recovery password to your email address. So I already signed up. Let's say, maybe I can sign now. I will log in with my Twitter to show you the source authentication feature. So in the app itself, it will of course we use the Cordova in-app browser, so it will not pop out like this in a new window. So it will still look like you're doing it on your phone itself. To view how this demo works on your phone, try to download Ionic View. The instructions are provided in the documentation or in the description, and then you can try it for yourself. So when we log in, so I am logged in with my Noodlio account on Twitter. Make sure that you follow us, and we have a couple of options. So if I had logged in with my email and password, I will have here additional settings like change email, change password. But since I logged in with Twitter, I don't have that option anymore because the management is done through Twitter. So we can change your display name, for instance. This is immediately reflected in real time. We can change your username, and what happens when we change your username, the backend looks whether this username exists. So if I would try to save now, username is already taken, try again. I can't change it to a username that's different, but I can change it to this username, for instance. Profile updated. Let's go back to Noodlio, because there are some people using that. And we can also change other settings, and this is interesting for if you want to have additional fields. Someone requested once to add fields like the allergy or whatever, some kind of personal details that you want to include, maybe some email addresses or whatever. And you can easily just copy paste and keep the form, and everything will be updated. So let's say that we are in London, but we want to be living in LA, so let's say Los Angeles. And when we say the changes, it's immediately reflected in our database and also for other users. And we also have the other option, which is our ng Cordova plugin to take a new picture or import from phone library. Since I'm showing this on the web, I can't show you that now. I think I should have done maybe the Cordova mockups, but I left that one out. To see how this works, again, try Ionic View and upload your own picture. Right, so the second tab is the followers tab. And here we basically get an overview of the users that we follow. So I already followed Perry, I've followed Freddy the Unicorn, and I followed myself. You can disable this option if you don't want to be able to follow yourself, but I just did it for the clarity. And if you want to follow someone else, so let's try first to delete Perry Ionic. So what will happen is he searches for the user and tries to find them. If he finds them, then he adds them. That's basically what happens in the backend. But if you do someone who doesn't exist, Peru, or something like that, user not found, check your spell. We can obviously add this with or complement this with autocomplete, but that might be added in additional in the future releases. And then when we have followed someone, we can look at his timeline. So let's go to Perry. As you can see in the top, we get like the core description about Perry. Where he's from, and these are his posts. And because they are Perry's posts, I can't manage them. But if I would go to my own timeline, icon for the fun. Then I can tap and edit. So I can delete the post or I can do something else. And here I also added some images, and basically there's only one image here, so I could be scrolling to multiple images if I had added more. But yeah, so indeed I can do something else. And the final option is that we can add posts. So I can press on this one. Again, this looks a little bit different on the phone, because now what would happen is that your keyboard will go up. But because since I'm using the Cordova keyboard plugin, this will always show above. So keep that in mind, look at the screenshot how it looks, and that's how it will look. So if I would be typing, I added also this Twitter feature that you can only add a maximum number of characters. I'll say hello world. Oh shit. What happened? Okay, something really funny. My computer, I think it's the recording machine, everything's still going well. Hello world, this is Noodlio, and we are doing a demo video. And when I post it now, so basically I can still add images, right? Pick new picture input from phone library. Again, I'm in the web browser, so I can't show you that. Try it on the phone. And we added a post. Hello world, this is Noodlio, and basically we see how many seconds ago or how many days ago. So that's it. I hope you like this package. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send me an email. If you also would like to have some features added, feel free to contact me. I do requests. And that's about it. So